told you I was gonna come back. But these things happen where like, sometimes I say I'm gonna come back and do a show or whatever, and then something else happens. Like sometimes I have to take a shit. Sometimes company wants to hang out, so I have to go. I have to go and hang out with some people. But I will read you a little piece of this book, as I would do it. So here it is. Welcome to the Universl One. Look at that. Look at that shit right there. Can you smell that? The smell of this book? Oh, look at that. Huh. I took a lot of effort to make this thing. Are you ready? This is the secret of the divine Iliad. Oh, if I'm gonna drink when I'm doing this, I gotta move that out of the way. I don't want to spill on the book. The funniest, you want a funny story about this book first? So, my best friend in the world, old lover of mine, like just the greatest person. So overly wanted to make sure that this book was taken care of. We were traveling, and I wanted to take this book with us. And so we were in a car, and so she goes, "I'm putting this book where it will not get damaged. It cannot." And she puts it right next to the seat in the back, and sticks it in this place. Perfect place to put the book. But then she starts adjusting the seat, and as she's adjusting the seat, I think it's actually gone. That's so funny. She pushed the seat back to the point where it put It's so funny. It's gone. Look at that. That's crazy how magic worked. There was when we got the car, I was like, "What the hell happened?" You said you're gonna put it in the best part of the car. That it's not gonna get damaged anyway. And now it is not damaged anymore. But there was like a mark. Oh, there it is. It's right there. It's like old. That was from the seat going backwards into this book. I was like, damn. The only thing you couldn't ruin. You could spit in my fucking soul. You could shit in my fucking face, but don't hurt this book. Oh, there you go. It's just tiny little bite marks. Some of my best friends in the world have bit me before. Imagine that. And here's the book. Here's the page we go to. This is divining things. There's lifetimes of knowledge. I don't mean lifetimes. That's it's the inertial plane. Is this what it is? It's the inertial plane. And yep, motion, inertia, and sphere of magnetic domination, and electric domination. Oh, is it demonation? Yeah. So there's energies. So check it out. I'm trying to explain it to you. I'm gonna try to explain to you this fucking book. This is what I've been trying to do for 4,672 videos. What's up, Spirit? What you doing? Well, thank you. It's good to see you. Are you the Spirit Bo, or are you the other one, or do I know you? But thank you. Do you want me to explain this to you, or just want me to read a passage from it? I was going to explain inertial plane, electric, magnetic, and masculine, feminine preponderances. It's like how you perceive the world. You preponder. You ponder. To preponder is to suppose that you would ponder, which is a really interesting thing. So your predisposition of how you interact with things is either magnetic or electric, male or female. Those are the genders. Those are the sexes. Those are the genders, male and female. It's either going towards electrically imbuing and spitting out reality, or pulling reality into you. A woman has a vagina, she sucks it into. She's magnetic. A man spits forth energy through the seed, and everything is touchy and grabby, and that's electricity. A magnet pulls you. That's the two things. That's what you got. And then you got your perception of it, which is why this is a threefold. It's the manifold is three triangulation. This is why, like, in all of give me 1 second, because I gotta sneeze. I got snotty sneeze. Oh, also, this is only gonna be a short. Hello, how you doing? Hello, my darling. Hello, my lady. Hello, my however that goes. Isn't that the frog? WB shit. Because someone's hanging out here in a second, so I gotta make sure that I answer the door, which is far from me. Like I live in such, my property extends for thousands of miles. So, but actually the front door to where I am, where they're coming to, is close. But I still have to. I still have to go answer the door. Oh, Spirit, you don't. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, man or woman or whatever. That's so funny. Did you know me from before? When you realize, like, this channel, this channel Zen Alchemist is not Zen-Atman. That's my original channel, and there was about five. At this point, there'd be like 4,500 videos, but I took them most off the line because I say things that people are not keen on. They're not receptive because they're in the, they're controlling and the controlling they are the anarchists, right? I'm trying to show people how things work, and they don't like what I said, so I took down about 4,000 videos. That's crazy to say, honestly. I have the biggest, smallest channel on the planet. I'm comfortable saying that, and I'm happy with it too. About 3 years ago, shadow banned the fuck out my channel. I was getting like 15, 20 subs a day, and then one day I said something that someone did not like, and after that, it went from this to. But okay, let me do part of this book real quick, and then I gotta go and hang out with this motherfucker real quick. So let's do the dynamics of the mind. Yeah, it is crazy, right? It is crazy. Like I appreciate being undervalued in the sense that I don't want to be fucking Rick James, Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, fucking Bill Burr, kind of famous. I don't want to have to. I don't want to walk down the street and everybody just wants to talk to me. I don't want that. So I appreciate that part. But at the same time, like, I want the information that I'm providing to be out there. So it's a really interesting dichotomy of what's up? Ends with X. Let me. I gotta do this real quick because I have a friend coming over, and I don't want to be a dick and not get to the door when I need to. Okay, here. Let me read this. This is on the dynamics of the mind. Each newborn corpuscle or light unit is a center of disturbance from which the entire universe responds to its alternating electromagnetic pulsations. Motion, once started, never ceases until it has run the entire gamut of the 10-octave range. He said there's 10 octaves. I always thought there was just 8. Crazy, right? 10-octave range, from which point it begins again. I think he's dealing with the fingers. The light unit of the highest octave and lowest potential eventually becomes the light unit of the lowest octave and highest potential. Light units are omnipresent throughout the universe. So I was trying to explain to you last video. All effects of thinking are omnipresent throughout the universe. Nothing is which is not universal. Light units are the beginning and the end of the super majestic illusion which man calls creation. There's nothing new underneath the sun. It's always been created. It's there. You can't create something new. There's no creationists. It was already here. I mean, you're part of it, which makes you creating within the majestic splendor of reality. But the creating of these corpuscles is as continuous as thinking is continuous. The concept of man that corpuscles are existent in perpetuity is as wrong as a concept that they are unchanging in their electromagnetic charges and other dimensions. So, if you think you're magnetic pulling things, you're equally receptive to the electrical charge. So if you're feminine, if you're female-esque, then you accept energy to you. And in the other light, it's called stalking. Check this book out. It's called Stalking the Wild Pendulum by Itzhak Bentov. Like, how the fuck do you know this shit? I just know shit. Come on. I'm allowed to be sexy, rambunctious, ridiculous, amazingly intelligent at the same time. I'm allowed to be all these things. I'm strong, I'm beautiful, and I'm powerful, and my mind is well beyond that. You're allowed to do that. A lot of people don't get it. Like, what do you do? How do you know things? I know things because I'm observant of the universe. Itzhak Bentov, Stalking the Wild Pendulum. And so he comes at how reality functions. As if a pendulum is swinging, you have a preponderance of electro force to magnetic force. Well, see, you wouldn't call magnetism a force, but a receptor point for the electrical charge. But realize in electromagnetic world, there has to be a grounding point. The ground is what causes those things to exist. This is why we live in a trinary. We're in binary and trinary systems and computers. Men and women are not opposing. They're not opposite. They're complementary. Try it. Walk out and compliment a woman. You getting laid. You're not. You can occasionally be in opposition, like and fuck out of anger or something. You could definitely talk some shit. Something like that. But complementary systems require a valid grounding point. So if I plug my shit into the wall, there's a positive and a negative, right? But that goes back to where? It has to go back to the ground. So all systems, whether you like it or not, whether you think it's binary, the fact that you could even plug your computer in makes it trinary. Go ahead, put that in your fucking peace pipe and smoke it. Put that on Stanford's final exam. Are computers binary? No, they're fucking trinary. All of them. Yes, I get it. The switches on off, and I get it. But the computer doesn't work unless it's... The computer is a subject as a slave system to the... So the binary computer system that's switching the ons and offs are only a result of the fact that you have to plug it into an electrical system. It doesn't work. You see? It does not work unless you put it into an electrical system, which has a ground, which makes it trinary. And there's the lesson for today. You've just received your pretty hypnotic discourse. That's PhD. Pretty hypnotic discourse. It's good to see everybody. Also, it's my birthday. 43, I guess. So I've captured Saturn, and I eat Saturn. I actually took a shit. It was the greatest sloppy Saturnian shit earlier today. So yeah. Okay. So hey, yeah, come back through anytime. It's this channel. I'm probably gonna dip back over to my other channel in a second. I just got too many copyright things against it, and I had to not say anything because I didn't want to lose the channel. So welcome. There's 3 rules in this room, maybe 4. One is enjoy yourself, take care of yourself. Your experience is yours, not anybody else's. Like all those motherfuckers out there, that's their experience. I can't do anything about that. I can help. So number 1 rule: take care of yourself, enjoy yourself, and then when your cup is overflowing with love, with knowledge, with money, currency, energy, share it with other people. That's what you should do. This is why I talk so much, because my brain is like my head would get way too big unless I speak. It would explode. So I just speak. So it's a valve. It's an event. It's an invention. Anyways, so yeah, enjoy yourself, help others when you can, and stay weird. And if you want to, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, you can donate to me to make sure that I have a drink in a spirit in me, and have a good day. Stay fucking glorious. Good to see everybody. Toodles.